A friend's house. What does that mean to you? A friend's house is a place where you're accepted as you are, a place you can go for help and kindness. So when the Animal Rescue and Protection Society decided it was time for a change, the name Webster's House really clicked. Webster's House is an independent, no-kill, nonprofit cat shelter in Chester, Vermont. In addition to their regular rescue and adoption work, they provide a safe place and medical care for cats they choose to call special needs cats instead of unadoptable.
We rescued 4 cats this year from another shelter that we're going to put the 4 cats down for extreme aggression, and not one of them is aggressive to people. They're sweet, shy. 2 of them are very shy.
Webster's House has a long history of success and understanding with shy cats. 15 years ago, when they first started, Webster's ran a sanctuary for feral cats, some of whom turned a new leaf while in their care.
Henry, he was a love by the time I got here, but he came in, he was the most vicious cat they ever had. It took months of singing to him and holding another cat right next to him, and just singing and petting and the cat purring. She was found behind a bar in Bellows Falls, cold and wet in the winter. Within a day, she was following her older cat around, and he taught her to be with people. And now she's not a lap cat, but she loves to be petted, and she'd play with you, and she could have easily been euthanized for space because she didn't come around.
Not all of them do come around, but shelter manager Mary Houghton Donaldson sums it up well with the case of Mr. Collins. He's a cat's cat, with a particular attachment to another cat named Otter.
And look at all that love that he has inside of him. Just because he's not going to share it with you doesn't make him any less important.
It's not just cats who need loving support sometimes either. Webster is a perfect example of the give and take that his namesake shelter aspires to.
He's done it to people. They've come in sad and he'll just jump right in their lap. He knows they need him, and he'll go, and he'll comfort people. It's amazing. He's an amazing, amazing cat. I got Webster at 3 weeks old, and he was found in the middle of a road. And he was an orphan, so he needed to be bottle fed, so I was the orphan person at that time.
Within a couple of weeks, he became very ill and almost died.
I pretty much decided to take him to the vet, and he had climbed to the top of the drapes, and he'd never done that before. And he squawked at me, and that's the only way I can describe it. It wasn't a meow, it was a screech.
But with the help of some veterinarians at Cornell University, they put together a regimen of medicine that seemed to clear things up. But his recovery didn't last.
The medicine didn't work anymore. I had put him on his medicine, and it didn't help him at all. Coincidentally, that was the same week I found out I had uterine cancer. I said, you know what, I have to have him. I can't have something happen to him while I'm in the hospital. So I asked the shelter if we could take him to this special vet I had heard of, a holistic vet, to just try one more thing. Dr. Cruzy took one look at him and said, oh, I can take care of this. He said he's got a food allergy, and we're just going to find out what his food allergy is. And sure enough, he was allergic to chicken.
Some cats may need a little extra, but often there's more about them that is special than just their needs. And sometimes they change our lives as much as we change theirs.
So we were both on the road to recovery together, but he was my touchstone for the fight. You know, he was my example of what you do.
So why Webster's House? Because it's a place where friends come together when they need each other.
That's just a spirit. And when you see that in animals or in people, you have to pay attention to it. That's what I think we do best here.